What up, YouTube? T-Moose here. Now, 2020 had some pretty good comedies of the year. I mean, not a lot of them was theirs, obviously, but the comedies of the year has been pretty solid. Most of them came to streaming and VOD or whatnot. But that aside, most of them were pretty good. So, with that being said, here are my top 10 favorite movie comedies of the year. And let's be for real, 2020 was a comedy altogether. Alright, coming in at number 10, I'm going to go with The Lovebirds. I thought this movie was pretty funny. Camille Nanjiani, Issa Rae were both hilarious here. It was directed by the same guy who gave us that movie Stuber last year, which I really, thought was pretty good. The film, the storyline was pretty decent. It felt like that movie Date Night in a way. Of course, this was a movie that was supposed to come to theaters, but obviously because of the pandemic, Paramount ended up selling the film to Netflix, and Netflix or not, I still thought it was a really fun flick. Anna Kemp from Pitch Perfect was pretty good in this. I mean, The Lovebirds is a really decent one. So if you guys have not really seen The Lovebirds, it's on Netflix. Give that one a go. Alright, coming in at number 9, a film I was able to watch in theaters before theaters closed. That is Come As You Are. Now, this is about these three handicapped guys who decide to go on a road trip with this nurse portrayed by Gabrielle Sidibe, and the three guys decide to go on a trip so that way they can lose their virginity. So this is pretty much about handicapped characters, wanting to lose their virginities here. Come As You Are was a hilarious one. The three leads I thought were both great. Like Grant Rosenmeyer, who plays the lead in this, was really good. Rafai Patel, who was just seen in Wonder Woman 1984, he stole lots of scenes. I mean, you also had the kid from Edge of 17 was in this. He was pretty good. The road trip aspect was pretty good. All three of them had great chemistries with one another. Really funny flick. It also had lots of heart. I mean, it definitely was a really decent film to watch. I mean, I'm glad I was able to watch this movie before theaters got closed down, Alright, coming in at number 8, I'm going to go with Eurovision. Now, another Netflix film that stars the likes of Will Ferrell, Rachel McAdams. It was directed by David Dobkin, who also gave us Wedding Crashers. Eurovision was a really good one. I mean, it is, of course, based on the Europe music competition, and Will Ferrell was terrific. I mean, the music in this thing was great. Will Ferrell knows how to sing. I mean, he was great with his music. There's definitely music in this that will probably get nominated for Best Original Song, in my opinion. Eurovision is a terrific film. Really hilarious. You also had other good cast of folks. You had likes of Pierce Brosnan, Demi Lovato was in this. I mean, if you guys have not really seen Eurovision, definitely give it a go. I mean, Dan Stevens is also in it too, so do that. Number 7, I'm going to go with Hubie Halloween. Of course, this is a comedy that stars Adam Sandler. It is another Netflix Adam Sandler-led film. Hubie Halloween was a really good one. Adam Sandler, of course, I'm biased because I am a Sandler fan, but Sandler was really funny in this. You also had some other good cast lists, like you had Micah Chiklis, Maya Rudolph was in this film. You had who else was in this? You had Maya Rudolph. You had Micah Chiklis. Tim Meadows was in this. Loads of Disney stars was in this film. Noah Schnapp from Stranger Things. I mean, if you guys have not really seen Hubie Halloween, I know lots of people are really biased because it's an Adam Sandler film and whatnot, but it is a much better film than people gave it credit for. Alright, coming in at number 6, I'm going to go with the comedy Unpregnant. Now, this stars Haley Lou Richardson, speaking of Edge of 17. As this 17-year-old who ends up finding out that she's pregnant, so she decides to go on a road trip with this new girl that I guess you could call her best friend, who is portrayed by Barbie Ferreira, who was on the show Euphoria, and so they decided to go on a road trip, so that way Haley Lou Richardson's character could get an abortion. So this is a bit of a mess up comedy because it's a comedy about abortion, really, but it's still really hilarious. I mean, I guess it had more heart in it than humor. But Haley Richardson and Barbie Ferraria was both of them had great chemistry for one another. It was also directed by Rachel Lee Goldenberg, who also gave us that remake of Valley Girl. You also had Giancarlo Esposito was also in this. It's a really good one. If you have not really seen Unpregnant, I mean, there was literally 2 movies this year about someone trying to go on a road trip to have Washington. Both movies were pretty good. Unpregnant Sometimes Rarely. That movie was also pretty good too. But if you guys have not really seen Unpregnant, it's on HBO Max. Definitely give that one a go. All right, number 5, I'm gonna go with Sonic the Hedgehog. Now this is of course a family comedy and whatnot, but Sonic the Hedgehog is much better than it had any business being. Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik was terrific, and crazy to believe that Sonic the Hedgehog ended up becoming the highest-grossing superhero movie of the year. Wrap your head around that. I mean, I was able to watch this movie in theaters before theaters closed down and whatnot. Sonic the Hedgehog was loads of fun. It was
Good looking, bro. I didn't know you was there again.
Anyway, as I was saying, Sonic, was really entertaining, was really fun, and had lots of heart to it. I'm looking forward to checking out a sequel when that gets made. All right, coming in, and Sonic the Hedgehog, by the way, had lots of funny stuff in it too. I mean, if you guys have not really seen Sonic, it's you can find it on Netflix. It's really good. Alright, coming in at number 4, I'm going to go with Palm Springs. Of course, a Hulu film that stars the likes of Andy Samberg and Kristen Milotti, the girl from How I Met Your Mother fame. Now, Palm Springs is a really good one. It had a bit of a Groundhog Day feel to it. Andy Samberg was really terrific in this. Kristen Milotti was great. Had lots of really funny, really good humor to it. You also had J.K. Simmons was pretty good in this film. You had some other interesting casts that was added. I mean, if you guys have not really seen Palm Springs, it's on Hulu. Definitely give that one a go. Alright, number 3, I'm going to go with Bill and Ted Face the Music. Bill and Ted Face the Music, I'm just going to say, it is hilarious. It was pretty cool to see Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter both back together. It's not as good as the first Bill and Ted movie, but it is a tad bit better than Bogus Journey in my opinion. It is a really funny time travel based film. Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter both show that they had great chemistry once again. It was directed by the same guy who gave us the very funny Star Trek comedy Galaxy Quest, and he also gave us Fun with Dick and Jane, so there's that. You had some funny additions in this, like Beck Bennett was in this film. You had Jillian Bell, Kristen Scott was in this. Kid Cudi, William Sadler was in this. If you guys have not really seen Bill and Ted Face the Music, it's available on DVD and Blu-ray. It's on it's also on VOD. Definitely go watch it if you guys haven't seen it. All right, number 2, I'm gonna go with The King of Staten Island. Now, of course, this film is directed by Judd Apatow. It stars Pete Davidson, who I thought was terrific in this. King of Staten Island is a hilarious one. It has more dramatic in it than humor, but it's still terrific. Bill Burr was great. Marissa Tomei was terrific. Of course, the film was supposed to come to theaters, but ended up going straight to VOD because of the epidemic. I was hoping to see this movie on my birthday, by the way. But yeah, the pandemic had other things to do, had other things. But King of Staten Island, theaters or not, it was still really funny to watch. It's Judd Apatow. You know where you're going to get with a Judd Apatow film. And yeah, if you guys have not really seen King of Staten Island, definitely give that one a go. Alright, my number 1 favorite comedy of the year goes to Borat 2 subsequent movie film. Sorry about that. Anyway, Borat 2, of course, the follow-up to 2006's Borat, probably even funnier than the first film. I thought Borat's subsequent movie film was hilarious. Sacha Baron Cohen, once again, back as Borat. The Rudy Giuliani scene was hilarious. His chemistry with his on-screen daughter was pretty great. I mean, this movie had me rolling. To me, it's the funniest film of the whole year. It's really entertaining. I mean, I'm pretty sure the one who plays his daughter, Maria Bakalova, I think her name is. I could really see her getting some award love. I mean, if you guys have not really seen Borat 2, definitely give that one a go. Maybe we'll see Borat 3 that one. That would be pretty cool. Alright, that's pretty much it. Let me do the quick rundown.
I'm sorry, Thomas.
10 Delivers, 9 As You Are, 8 Eurovision, 7 Hubie Halloween, 6 Unpregnant, 5 Sonic the Hedgehog, 4 Palm Springs, 3 Bill and Ted Face the Music, 2 The King of Staten Island, and number 1 Borat 2 subsequent movie film. Now there's also other comments I probably could have added. Oh, let's see. I really quite like that recent American Pie film that got released. That movie didn't get much love, but I kind of got it. Alright, Bad Boys for Life I probably could have added. Let's see. An American Pickle, another HBO Max comedy, that was pretty good. Spontaneous. The Prom I could have added. The War with Grandpa, Freaky, Like a Boss. Let's see. There's lots of other ones. Chick Fight. But let me leave with you guys. What are some of your favorite? What are some of your favorite comic movies of 2020? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. This is Tim Movie signing off.